Hey everyone, welcome back to Painted. I got something on my mouth. I think I painted my lip. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I got black paint on my lip because it's been that kind of day. So I am thrilled that it's Friday. It's been a great week here at Painted. Hey Rima, nice to see you here. And we've done all kinds of interesting projects, lots of shipments coming in, all kinds of fun stuff going on. And I thought I'd share with you one of my fun projects. Now today you saw me post on Facebook about the cabinet that I finished that is right there behind me, waiting for the client to pick it up today. I think she's coming, today's Friday, tomorrow. I think she's coming tomorrow for it. So that's a great thing. She's thrilled, super thrilled. And now I gotta move on to other projects because things never slow down. So I've given it a few minutes, I've chatted with you a little bit. I want to remind everybody to check paintedstudio.com for our class schedules and the upcoming events. And let's move on into the projects for today. So as anybody who is a maker of items knows that this may be August in the regular calendar, but it is the time that we start preparing things for Christmas and Halloween. So I thought it would be kind of fun to make some kind of spooky vases and stuff to have in my studio window for display. And then I came across these cast resin Grecian and Roman vases and little tiny busts. So if you saw the pictures in the notification, sorry, I got an itchy spot. Hi Gina, nice to see you. You saw what they look like pre-painted. So I'm going to share what I've done with each of them to this point. So here is Ariadne, who is out of lore, the one who went to the underworld and went through the mazes with Minotaur and all of that sort of thing. This is Athena. This is Apollo. And the big one arrived today. This is Socrates. So we have lots of things going on. So when I did Ariadne, the unpainted ones, I put a coat of Primetch on because I wanted high bonding on plastic. So I put Primetch, then I painted it with navy blue metallic set coat. I love this color. Look at how rich and gorgeous that color is. And then on Apollo, I used metallic true brown. And on Athena, little one, I used metallic, what color is this? Matte metallic ruby, because it's what I have. And then on our Socrates, I used black set coat. Yeah, I can't lift Socrates and the gallon of paint at the same time. That's just not happening. So once those are all dried, I put a coat of our Artsyville foil adhesive. Actually, Rima, I didn't name them. These were the names of all the statues that I ordered. Now, I ordered these off of Amazon and Design Toscano. These are not a wholesale thing. I went looking for them, and these are what I found. So I know what each of the ones are. I specifically chose some men and some women, so we had some variety. And I think I have one more coming that hasn't arrived. It's coming at the end of the month, so I'm gonna have to do that in a kind of a rush. But it's coming, and I don't remember who it was that I ordered. I want to say maybe, no, I'm remembering wrong. All I know is I didn't order the Caligula one. Somehow that just seemed wrong to me. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to foil them. Now, I have about 1 million plans for these in my head, so I'm just kind of go with it as they evolve to see how I like how things worked. We're going to start with the littlest ones first because they're actually going to be the hardest to work on. So I'm going to angle the camera down so you can see my workspace, and I will hopefully not flip the camera on the floor, as we all know I do so well. There we go. I warned you I was going to drop the camera. Oh, I'm a genius with this stuff. Let's see. Let's get me back in. Sorry for my hand, everybody. Yep, I froze for a second too. So let's get this back in here. Let's see. All you're seeing is my stomach. So now that's not going to help. This just takes a little minute of organizing. There we go. So now you can see my workspace. And I'm also going to move these so you have something to look at instead of listening to me just jabber. I've got to turn on my iPad so that I can see your comments. And give me just a second, because we all know I have to go and do this the hard way. It's never easy with Facebook. And let's, come on, show me my live. There we go. Do this the hard way. And I'm on, and I've got it on mute. Okay, so we're gonna start with Apollo. And my plan for him, because actually I grabbed the wrong one. Give me just a second. I meant to grab the blue one. I was so well organized beforehand, and then I grabbed the wrong foil. So this is this pale blue pearl foil. It is translucent, so when you open it up, you can see it's kind of see-through. You can see my hand behind it. The light will give you enough. Yeah, you can kind of see my hand behind it. It's translucent. And I don't need a whole lot of this because this guy is not very big. Ooh, it's all staticky today. I tear off a piece here. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, this piece I cut off is about twice as much as I need, so I'm cutting it in half. And first thing I'm going to do is put Apollo face down in here. Now I sized these today, but I got to tell you, I could have sized them last week because this foil adhesive, our Artsyville foil adhesive, stays tacky forever. So it doesn't matter. Now this gives a very cool effect. I discovered this one actually at a convention last year when I meant to put it on a different color, and I put it on the true brown, and the effect was really this nice bluish pewter finish. Okay, so as you can see, I've got some killer highlights on there. Ooh, I like that. It's kind of spooky looking, and I'm sticking the foil to the other ones. That's not what I want to do. So I could leave it like this with the two tones. I could go back into it and scrub a little more, which I'm going to do. I'm not trying to get it into every crevice, but I think I had left so much foil adhesive exposed on here that I really want to get just a little more in it. And it's really cool. That's strange. You know what, you guys, sometimes if you cannot see my live when it goes live, you have to refresh the page. That's how I find it on my page when I go looking for it. So, let me get in there. And let me get on the shoulder a little bit. So as you can see, I've already got this killer sort of bronze and pewter thing going, which I just love the way it works. I'm going to come up maybe into the hair, get a little bit there, think I need my brush in there. And I have brushes all different sizes when I foil. Okay, for little details, I do toothbrush, and it's a brand new one. I had a studio one, it disappeared. For other challenging surfaces, I have this one, and I can thank Anna Sadler for introducing me to that. And then for the largest surfaces, I have a big scrub brush. So I have lots of options in the way I can apply my foil, what tools I can use to scrub it on. Let's get in here, come on. Great, I'm trying to scrub it on with the gum massager side. That's not gonna help me. I'm a little later starting than usual today, A, because I needed to make sure my foil adhesive was dry, and B, the last couple of lives I've done, we've had people coming in, and I haven't been able to pay attention to you guys, and I haven't been able to give them their best attention. So I wanted to do this after I closed. So look how cool that is. I'm really pleased with that finish. Okay. And it's great to see everybody showing up. Anthony, Dave, Kelly Mitchell, Cindy. Thank you all so much for coming by. All right, so I've foiled that one. Now I am going to foil Athena. And, you know, it wasn't a sexist choice to choose a pinky red color. It was, I needed to pick a color that had some contrast. So, all right. There's also other ways. For those who are interested in signing up for live notifications, there are posts. So I send you a message in your Facebook Messenger when I'm going live. Quite a few of you who are on here get those notifications already. Facebook has its moments with allowing people to find lives easily. Quite frankly, you do what you gotta do. All right, so the foil that I'm using on the Athena is the burgundy roses. The burgundy roses would go nicely with this color, and I'm just gonna wrap it up. And you're not gonna see a whole lot of rose pattern in this. You're gonna see different color on the release. It's creating a background texture. So I've got it all wrapped up like a candy. And you can see that first pass, I didn't get a whole lot of release. So I need to get in here again and get some more on here. Where it's touching the foil adhesive, it's giving great release. But this is a lot of little tiny detail in here, and it's really easy for it to get mixed. And again, that's coming out really cool. You can see, I see, getting a little out of focus. You can see that it's starting to pick up the different details from the foil. I want to get up here. I may even take this because we're kind of in I need a little more push into crevices than I'm getting on this right now. These bristles are much stiffer than the ones I was just using on the toothbrush. I don't need it for the foil release, I need it for access into little crevices. Sometimes the stiffer bristles shove into them a little better. Okay, I'm getting there. Okay. Now these little ones are just sort of accents to the larger ones, but I need them to look just as good because I don't like things that are half done. That's not how I do things. Okay, now this is the burgundy rose foil. I carry it. Look how cool that came out. You can see all those different patches of color, and you can see a little hint of the roses released right there. Hey Ashley, nice seeing you. Ola Colette, this one is the burgundy rose foil. And let me pull the roll out so you can see it a little better. And that's on our website, paintedstudio.com. So it's very easy to find under our foils. All right, now we are going to move on to the Ariadne. Because this is such an intense blue, I thought, look what I'm going to use over here. I am going to use our, oh my God, I forgot the name of this foil. Odessa. I knew if I thought for a second I might remember. I believe this is the Odessa foil. I hope. Somebody look on my website and tell me. I have too many products, I can't remember names anymore. Oh no, it's the Odell. It's the Odell foil. Nah, I knew I'd remember if I forgot long enough and talked about forgetting it. So this has this cool oil slick look to it, and the back of it is, this one is not easy to tell which is the back and which is the front, and frankly the back has a little bit of a brighter iridescence when you look at it, but it's a little dull. So I'm going to take this and put it on here and start squishing it. And I know, again, when I pull this off, I'm going to have a lot of places where this did not release. So I'm scrubbing. Oh, it's already cool. Okay. Oops, I got a little piece that tore off and stuck. So you can see it's already starting this cool iridescent look. Oh, I love that. So unstick it from my arm, and I'm going to push it on the face a little more. And I don't worry about my fingers sticking to it too much because I've already released many spots, and then I just shift my hand so that it's I'm grabbing the foil. Here with the toothbrush too, see if I can get some more detail on the face. Understand what I'm showing you today is probably the first of these part of these projects, because goodness knows, look how cool that is. I need to get up in the hair and stuff. I've got, you know, a couple things. I'm working on layers and figuring them out. And by the way, if I'm not answering questions, it's because I'm looking at what I'm doing, and then I will look back up and check into the questions and the comments to see what's going on, see what you all are asking. Take a look over here for a second. Ashley, Mardi Gras. That would be cool all over my house. Yes, it would be. Rima, isn't it gorgeous? I mean, look at how that's releasing on here. And I knew the blue was going to show, so I needed a color that would be complementary to the blue, as in not a complementary color, I mean as in a color that complements this blue. For those who don't know what I meant by that, if you look at a color wheel, colors have complements. So your basic colors are red, yellow, and blue. And their complements are on the color wheel are the colors that are made of the two primary colors that are not used when you talk about it. Okay, I don't know if I made any sense with that. Okay, if you're looking at a color wheel, the opposite on a color wheel from red is green. Why? Red is the primary color, and green is made by mixing blue and yellow. And if you're looking at blue, The complementary color is orange, which is made of the other two primary colors not mentioned, being yellow and red. And yellow's complementary color is purple, which is made out of blue and red. So those are complementary colors on the color wheel spectrum. I'm sure I took color theory, I taught color theory. I know more than I want to know about color theory. But I also always keep color wheel in my studio so that if I need a little secondary color help, I have references. Okay. Now, and as you can see, I'm using up, you might not be able to see it so well because it's catching the glare, but I am using up most of my foil already because there's so much detail on this surface. It doesn't look like you need that much foil, and then you have all of these little crevices that you've got to get into. Oh, I keep dropping. Good thing it's resin because I keep dropping this. By now, if it was glass or plaster, I probably would have smashed it. Okay, come here. And let's get a little more. Let me see my foil here. I might need to grab another piece, I might not. I want to get as much of this covered as humanly possible tonight. And then when I'm done with it, I'm just going to walk away and leave it sitting for the rest of the night until I figure out where I'm going with it. But these are definitely for my fall Halloween windows. My florist next door is going to help me put some permanent arrangements into these for the display. And he's a very talented florist. For those in the local area, it's Christopher Mark Fine Flowers. He's awesome. He's a wonderful person with exquisite floral design. All right, I'm getting down into the lower details. And again, like I said, I got these on Amazon. And folks, I paid full price. So while the smaller ones weren't bad, these guys were like $12, and I think this one might have been like 18. Look how cool that is. You see there's the vase opening there. The big one is a Design Toscano, and Socrates was not inexpensive. Just putting it out there. All right, so let me move here, and we've got Socrates. See if you can get him on the camera. That's Socrates, who started out grayish white, if you remember from the pictures. So I'm gonna lay him back down like this so you can see him a little better. And we're gonna use the silver cloud foil on him. He is gonna have a killer flower arrangement, big drapey things coming out of it. And I might, you know, put more foil adhesive on and sprinkle some glitter and give him a glitter beard so that I can be, you know, part of that crazy glitter man beard thing that I keep seeing all over Facebook every year, probably closer to Christmas, but who cares? All right, so I'm gonna put this on down here, and I'm gonna start folding it in. This is gonna be a really challenging one because it's big and it's got a lot of detail. And for those who wanted to know, this is also the foil that I used on that chest of drawers that I showed you earlier. You can see I've got a lot of crinkling happening in here. It's a fact when you got this many details, things don't always lay as flat and as smooth as you'd like. So I'm working on that. And I'm going to take a look into the questions in just a sec. This one's going to take a lot more foil than the other ones did. All right, let me take a look. Oh, Rima, yes, isn't it gorgeous? Odell 1 or Odell 5? Are you looking on my page? I don't remember that I have an Odell 1 or 5. I think this is just Odell. I don't know. That oil slick. Ooh, look how cool that came out. It looks so much like a drape on there. Oh, that came out really nicely. All right, let me get up in here into this corner, get some more details in. I could just do the body and put a whole glitter face on here and that would work too. But I don't think that's really quite the way I want to go yet. And if you notice, I never go right to the edge of my foil because then I don't have seams. I don't have weird seams show up. There's nothing less attractive than an unplanned seam showing up somewhere. And you just get a weird straight line showing up right in the middle of your project. All right. Get a little of that in there. Oh, that's coming out great. I'm so happy. Let me get this down in here. You know, if I like this enough the way it was, I could just ignore that I sized the rest of it and put a top coat over it and I'd be good. You get Odell, Ohana, and Odessa. Confusing. This is the one that I have is the Odell. I'm sorry. If anybody's not following the questions, Rima asked which one of the O foils this was, and this was the Odell. The Odessa I don't have. Not yet. I can go and get it another time, but right now I got foils, more foils than I know what to do with. So that came out so cool on the body. Look how nice that is. That nice drape on there. Oh yeah. All right, now the face is going to be a little more of a challenge, and I happen to have a piece of parchment paper down trying to kind of minimize my own messiness, which everybody who knows me, I'm quite capable of making huge messes. So let me move that to the side. And I had some glitter on the table earlier that I am trying very hard not to get onto these things. And I just shut my window by mistake. So give me a second. Oh my gosh. I just made my own life harder now. Facebook, there we go. Now it's showing up. Sorry about that, everybody. God almighty, it's technical difficulties Friday for me, I guess. It's the way the whole day's gone. I got stuck in traffic for hours this morning, and I only live about 3 miles from here. But it took me forever to do anything, and that's how the whole day's going. All right, so I took a little more foil, and what I'm going to do now, let's lay this back, and let's work on, let's see if you can see it. I gotta move things out of the way, because I can't do the horizontal camera anymore, because then it shows up as weird close-up right now. I don't know what the heck is going on with that with Facebook. So you can see I'm pushing it into the eyes, I'm pushing it into the nose, I'm pushing it around the mustache, into the mouth, and down onto the chin and the beard. This is going to be a much more challenging release because there's a lot of detail, especially in this beard. So I expect that I'll have a great release in some spots and a really crappy one in others. Only that the foil's letting go, it's not hitting all the surfaces. All right, let's peel off the mask here. Oh, that is so cool. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, thank you, Rima. I appreciate your kind words that I'm doing great. No, it's just, you know, none of these projects, everybody wants it to look super easy. Okay, if you're me, it's always going to. It is easy to do, but I'm messy. Jennifer Ferguson, if she was watching this, can tell you I can trash a studio in about 30 seconds flat. God knows I've done it to hers more than once. So keeping organized and on task is always a goal for me. So I'm rubbing anywhere that I see a little bit of shine, like I can see a little bit under the nose. I probably need to shove in the nostrils. It's like I'm picking Socrates' nose. Isn't that nice? There's a visual everybody needed for Friday. Maury picking Socrates' nose. There you go. Scrub into the beard a little more. Alrighty, that is really coming out really, really well. Very happy with how this is. Now I'm picking Socrates' ears. Okay, let's get over to the other ear. Yep, I knew there was some foil that I had to get in there with my fingers to get at. Yeah, too funny, I'm picking Socrates' nose. That's me every day. I'm picking Socrates' nose. Well, if at least I'm entertaining if I'm nothing else. So, I mean, you could just leave this in itself as the makeover. Top coat it, go with it. It would be stunning. I'm gonna do more. I will probably do more of it in a live tomorrow. But I think 30 minutes of watching me foil and pick Socrates' nose might be enough. I mean, this gives you a heck of a good idea of how. Let me push this down and scroll this up a little bit so you're seeing me. Okay. Okay, well, I'm making Rima rethink her Buddha. So here we go. Socrates definitely looks a little demented, which is going to be perfect for Halloween. This is so stinking simple. And again, this is not plaster. This is cast resin. So it's safe for water, it's safe for painting, safe for use. And what I'm going to have do is put a piece of floral oasis stuff in that green foam in here and arrange flowers. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me foil the whole thing. Let me just scroll up. So I'm going to finish this after I get off the live with you, and I'm going to come back and probably finish it tomorrow. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Do you think Socrates should have a hipster glitter beard? I think that would be kind of fun. Anyway, have a great weekend. I know I'm going to be back here with you all. Ooh, I'm looking at my hair in the thing and I'm going, oh, look, I need to push it out of the way. The vanity thing, I can see my own hair in the video. That's why I shouldn't watch myself. Anyway, the products, again, review. Products used, set coat in various colors. On the unpainted ones, I used some Primetch on it to make sure that the bond was super. Then I put the Artsyville foil adhesive on it. Then I used various foils. This is a fun, dramatic, high impact thing. And I gotta tell you, I can't wait to have these in my window with the flowers in them. I think it's gonna be awesome. Once again, please use the S word. I guess Facebook's back on not liking us to say the S word, so please distribute. If you don't know what distribute means, it means to pass it on. And if you need any of these products, again, come to paintedstudio.com. I carry the set coat. I carry the foil adhesive. I carry the foils. And I might even have some Primetch for anybody who's looking for it. So this was fun. Have a great weekend. Enjoy it. Talk to you later. Bye.